Hey everybody, Scorpion here. So this is going to be about when I started this process. Um, I may have not known everything, and in the process of knowing that I didn't know everything, I tended to hold on to a lot of stuff until I could find out that information and find out other things. So this is just a video about that. Some of the stuff I hoarded for the first 6-8 months that I was doing, some scrapping and trying to figure stuff out and that kind of thing, and running back across it later. So y'all stick around. I'll show you what I got.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
All right, so as I was going through things early, I didn't know what to do with some stuff. So you can see this is silver brushes. This is how I have this bag marked. And what it is it's the brushes off of electric motors. So I've started holding on to these. I started holding on to them then because first off, I didn't really know what they were. I knew they would make my fingers nice and dirty if I messed with them much. And then one day I saw Mountain Baker Mining, something like that on YouTube. Super cool channel. If you don't know it, I'll try to link it. But he took some of these and crushed them up and put a flux in and put them in heat and got silver out of them. So those brushes have silver in them. So since then, I've started collecting. And it takes a long time to collect much, but hey, every little bit helps. So this is my brushes off of electric motors. My collection that's been going for a little while. Next, I have this, and it's labeled silver contacts. And I just grabbed up a pill bottle. No idea whose it is. And started collecting them because I knew there were silver contacts on these from some of the stuff I'd seen and watched. Now these are super, super tiny. And probably not really the ones that I want to do. But I don't know if y'all can see, but that's what you get when you break apart those little switches and not transformers, but relays and stuff like that. So being I just ran across it and I've already got it, I'm gonna add that to my silver contacts bottle. So it's my silver contacts that I've been saving up for a little while from different things I've run across. And I no longer need this. This says gold bonding wire. So that's definitely a piece of gold there. And some of these little things have gold in them. I'm going to leave this as it is because a lot of this is still bonding wire. I think this came off of, yeah, it's got the readers. So this is off of your out of your hard drives. Couple chips there as well from bank cards and stuff. Not all of them have gold, but that one does, and that one I think is silver or some other type of metal. But a lot of those are covered in gold. You might be able to see it because the lighting's not really great right here. I forgot to turn on the other lamp. But anyway, so I'm going to keep that as it is for now. And then this right here is where I started to learn about gold ends. There's no label on this bag. But this is where I started figuring out gold ends and switches and all that other stuff. And I was holding on to that stuff. It's a bunch of gold pins. So this switch, I'm sure, has got silver contacts in it. You got brass here. There's a fuse here. Again, probably not anything I'm going to chase or really do much with. I'm still kind of up in the air on whether I want to try to do fuses or not. But here's your metal MOSFETs. So you beat the plastic off, it goes as number 2 copper. That one's got metal. This one right here, I'm pretty sure is nothing, but we'll throw it in the MOSFETs for now until I get to dealing with them and really figuring those out. So this is just going to be regular ends. These are not gold. So these just go into shred. If I can find a place to put them. And these are the same. This is the end off of a ribbon wire. Looks silver. I'll just drop that in with the wire. I don't remember what these ends are off of. Alright, so we're left with this. So I believe these are going to be like dirty brass, if they have a category for that, or if they'll take it at all. But regardless, I have them here. These have gold pins in them. These have gold pins in them. All your phone wire and Ethernet cable wire. These have gold pins. And that leaves us with this stuff. So there's a fuse. Saw one on the floor a second ago. There's a fuse. This is the ends I cut off with some of this wire like this. And to me, it's going to be interesting to see if I get any gold off of those ends. That was my initial reason for doing it, and I really don't know if I will. Probably won't. It's probably not enough to justify me cutting 8 million of those little ribbons. But with that said, we'll move the dirt out the way, and we'll take all these ribbons and all these metal pins that have gold on them, and we're going to sweep them off in our gold bucket here. That just keeps growing slowly growing. So it's about half full now. And then the last one I just ran across is this. Now I'm not going to sit here and do all this on camera, but as you can see, I've got lots of gold ends. I've got lots of plugs, which are brass or steel. I've got lots of plugs that are just shred. But back then I didn't know. I didn't know what to do with them, which way to go with them, or anything else. So I just tossed them in a bucket and eventually stuck them in a bag. And yeah, here we are. So not only does your cell phones, credit cards, and this is a DirecTV card. So I just take them and cut them. All I need is a little gold piece there. any receivers and stuff you get, you collect those up and you toss them over in there with your gold chips and stuff. There's lots of people that don't return receivers or they've paid for them. So yeah, those tend to add up after a while, along with the cell phone stuff. So anyway, I'm going to sit here and finish doing this, but I hope everybody's had a great day, and we'll see y'all next time.